Zara hits theaters on Christmas Day.
Fox 6 Hollywood insider Gino sits down with him to find out why this one you have to see in theaters.
You know, they worry about video taking over and people watching things at home. No, this movie is one of those examples of you want to be a part of a crowd feeling and experiencing this film.
I can't tell you how happy it makes me to hear that, because I really wanted to make this film as a celebration of the cinematic experience, and it should be experienced, you know, with a big crowd on a big screen. The first time I saw it with an audience was at the Lincoln Center with 1,000 people, and you know, it's kind of amazing. There was a point at the end where I thought, is there a problem with the soundtrack? Because I just finished, but I heard this sort of rustly sound, like lots of animals moving around the undergrowth, and I realized it was the sound of, you know, a few hundred people crying in unison, which was kind of, I've never heard a sound like it.
You know, you could go to see the show 1,000,000 times in the theater, the Broadway theater, and never be drawn in the way the camera allows and the way you shoot this. I love the way you did that.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing that film allowed us was to take people on the emotional journey that these characters are going on in the close-up. And, you know, I felt very much, as well as making a kind of an epic journey of landscape and place, it was also an epic of the human face and the human heart, and giving the audience the chance to experience these songs in the form of the close-up completely changes your understanding of the lyrics and your understanding of those characters.
Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes.
Tell me what happened after Anne finishes her song. What happens on the set at that moment?
Well, it was very funny because as I walked over to the cameras, all the crew were kind of going, "Oh my God, this is brilliant! This is amazing." But then you kind of walk onto, you know, the set, and you look out from her point of view, and all the crew look completely glum and serious, and are all sort of staring at their feet. And of course, they understand for Anne's process that they need to look, you know, very serious because she's in a very serious place. But at the same time, I think the irony, she's just done one of the great performances in the film, and you're not allowed to clap or applaud. So it's very different from being in the theatre. Whereas I'm sure if she did that performance in the theatre, everyone would give her a big ovation.
Zara.